Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Layla Awad, co-president of Beginner's Luck. And today's lesson we're going to be talking about taxes, just the basics, because this can get kind of, complicated. This will be targeted towards, our younger adults, students mostly, for our beginners as usual. So let's get started. So the contents of this lesson is going to be about to see if you qualify for tax return and knowledge related to the tools, what type of tax returns you have to file, the importance of time, different tax filing tools, and what you need to file. Number one, do you qualify? So generally, if you are employed, you should qualify for a tax return, but still depending on the amount of the amount you make, there is like an income max, or like if you fall under an income amount, you don't technically have to like file for a return. But there is an IRS tool that I will link into a document again attached under this video. But I do recommend going on our website under our Learn tab where all our videos are found for more helpful videos. And next to this video, you will find a document attached with all provided links. Um, Also, if you are self-employed or have a contractor job, you still likely have to file if you make more than $400. So this includes like babysitting, lawn mowing, etc., etc. Number two, what's your type? So this is going to be simplified. Again, there are many forms, and if you do have specific questions, you can contact us and we can help like the best way we can possible. But if they are very, very specific, I do recommend seeing a tax expert, specifically one-on-one, and I will mention which ones I do recommend seeing a tax expert on. Okay, so most employees do fill out a 1040 form. This is the most basic one for employees, of course. Um, for self-employed contractor jobs, they also fill out a 1040 form along with a Schedule C form. There are subdivisions of this form. Um, I do have a website linked for the subdivisions of this form into the document. I do recommend that you go onto the website under the Learn tab for this document because you can download it, it's easier, and there are more videos that you can check out, and we are updating it currently, so yeah. Also, college students have a 1098-T form, the T stands for tuition, that they can claim on their taxes. They can get a bigger return from it, but I recommend seeing a tax expert one-on-one for this one because it can get kind of complicated. I do know like the major rule of thumb is that your scholarships and grants have to be bigger than your tuition and fees. Uh, Also, depending on your state, if you pay income tax or not. For example, here in Texas, we do not pay income tax. You can claim a tax deduction on your return claim, but you must itemize it. So for us Texans, this doesn't apply to us. For those that it does apply to, basically what you have to do is you have to itemize all the income tax or the state taxes you have to pay. So basically what itemize means is to list it. So I'm going to provide a little mini lesson, but for educational purposes, I am going to simplify it like a lot. So here we go. So let's say your total like income is, or taxable income is $200. You will not be filing anything if your taxable income is $200, but for it to be easy to process, I'm going to say it's 200, right? So it's 200. Okay. And let's say that you paid some state taxes. One was $5, not realistic. One was 10, right? Etc., etc. You would itemize things like this. So And I'm going to highlight the ones that are, you know, the state taxes. So, yeah. Okay. So basically what you do is you add those up and you subtract it from your total. So that would be 185. Okay. So because of that, that means now your total taxable income is 185. And why is that good? That's good because that means now you have to pay less taxes on your total, like, because now your total income is now technically lower, so you have to pay less taxes now, which is good. Okay, now on to the next. Number 3, time. Time is important. No, but it is. The IRS gives you about 3 years to file for your tax return, but it's best to be timely. The new tax return season starts around January 15th to February 15th every year, so it's best to do it. I understand that emergencies can happen, but it is your money that you're wagering, so it's best to take it. The IRS is pretty generous about it for giving a 3-year time span, but the sooner the better. Number 4, useful tools. Useful and quote unquote free website. I am saying quote unquote free because these websites are technically free, but there are they're free within loopholes, but I shall mention the loopholes here right now. But I still recommend doing research because these websites sometimes can unfortunately try to take a little bit of advantage of new customers. But one tool I know that does not take advantage at all and is completely free, does not take advantage at all, but might be confusing for beginners is the IRS tool, like the free filing tool directly from the IRS website. Yeah. And the TurboTax is really easy, like super easy. Like you just kind of watch it, let it run. But it's kind of known for being kind of gimmicky, you know. Only because it puts pressure on new customers, especially to want to click on the fees and everything. But trust me, you do not have to add on the fees or whatever. Just keep clicking X for the fees, honestly. And yeah, H&R is also good, and it's free for those whose income is lower than 66,000. Free Tax USA is also a really, really great option. I know a lot of people recommend it. I personally have never used it, but yeah, it's free for federal, and it's also pretty affordable for state for those who want to file for state returns. I think it's about $14.99 for state, and yeah, all these websites mentioned are in the links in the document mentioned. Again, either in the video below, in the YouTube video below, in the description box, or in the website. All right. What you need. What you need to file. The basics. So what you basically need is your W-2. You basically get this from your employer. You should get this by January. If you don't, you should contact the IRS. You should get this by mail or email. You should have your legal birth date and your full name. You should have your tax ID number, which is usually your social security number. And yeah, you should also know your marital status, single, etc., etc. And yeah, you can contact us with any questions, of course, with anything you have confusion on. We can try to help the best we can, but with any very, very specific questions you have, especially with what you file on, or what you think your income level is and what form you need to do, I do recommend either using the tools we listed in the document or again seeing a tax expert one-on-one. All right. All right, thank you so much. We hope this was helpful. Okay, credits goes for this presentation template to the credits below. Remember to follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, to keep updated. We'll always post whenever we post on our new Learn tab. Remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel again to keep updated. Click on the notification bell, give us a like, subscribe, remember to check on our website, go on our newsletter tab, and on our contact info tab, and go to our newsletter and subscribe to stay updated. Again, thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day, and okay, bye-bye.